Hey everybody, welcome back to my favorite place, digital or otherwise, John Wayne Airport. We're going to do a flight. I'm going to try to do a flight. This might end up being too long. But Julia, my wife, and I went up to Central Coast, California, which I think is one of the most underrated places ever. Central Coast, California is amazing. So we spent a few nights up there, and for a number of different reasons. But anyway, it was a great time. Whenever I go someplace new, I tend to want to go visit there again in the simulators to see. Dude, my rudder is extra sensitive today. Just to see what it looks like from the air, both from a, hey, let's look at how cool the simulator looks, but also to get get an aerial view of some place that I didn't get a chance to fly in. So it's past San Luis Obispo, quite a ways. So I don't think we're gonna make it up there because that flight, we've been doing that a lot in the sim lately. So we're gonna just kind of head that way and see how it goes. Great thing about VFR and flying is you can just kind of go where you want to go, and that's what we're gonna do.
For Quebec Papa, Roger, advise going missed.
Joe and Terror, Cherokee 83364, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
2364, Joe and Terror, 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 right at Kilo, Cherokee 83364. Okay, so cleared left, cleared right, lights, camera, action, mixture is full rich, fuel pump is coming on. And
entered runway 20 right, 5,300 feet remaining.
Miss Foreflight is letting us know what's going on. The weather has been really nasty, so this is just clear in a million, which it will probably be tomorrow once the storm system rolls through. So there's full power. Instruments, I'm assuming, are in the green, even though I can't see them. Airspeed is alive. That is about the time we do the thing. Tap the brakes. Gear coming up. Props coming back. I know, but I've been doing that more, Griller, because it's the interior of my custom Aero was screwed up, so I haven't flown this in a while, and I've wanted to fly this one. But yeah, it's definitely a happy bonanza flight for sure. I just love the interior on this model. It's so much more lived in and worn. So I'll trade the speed for a little bit of age.
Number 83364, better contact, say altitude.
Climbing through 800 at Cherokee 83364.
364, connect SoCal departure. Happy New Year.
SoCal departure, Cherokee 83364. Happy New Year. Are you not on approach?
Nah, you'll see who it is.
Okay, love you, bye.
Bye.
Let's see, VMX Aero. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. SoCal approach. Good evening, Cherokee 83364. 1,300 climbing restricted.
Cherokee 83364, SoCal departure. Hello. Resume navigation. Maintain appropriate VFR altitude.
ONAV up to 4,500. Cherokee 83364.
And Cherokee 364 UA, I have your destination here at San Luis. Are you a flight following request to San Luis?
Affirmative. We're going to be taking the special flight rules through the Bravo, though, so we'll just pick that up on the other side. Cherokee 83364.
Okay. Scott 12 Bravo Charlie, are you ONAV on the departure procedure, or are you just flying runway heading at this time?
Runway heading to Bravo Charlie.
Okay, I didn't assign you runway heading, nor did I tell you that you'd be getting radar vectors. You're on your own nav, sir.
Roger, to Bravo Charlie.
Citation 554 Bravo, Tower 119.7.
It's love letter to John Wayne and the older Archer.
Citation 54 Bravo.
Yeah.
No worries.
It's the best. It's the best when you have. There's so many different combinations, you know, and there's no right answer. It's just the combination that you find yourself in, and that's, to me, part of the cool thing about aviation is that so many people do it in so many different ways and kind of come out with a similar love for it, and you can have. You know, you could just do it in so many different ways. You know, flying out of a busy Charlie, flying out of a quiet Delta, flying out of an untowered field, you know, tail wheel, high performance, complex, trainer, tail dragger, hamburger runs, pause for, you know, pilots and pause, or commercial time building, you know, retired, whatever. There's so many different combinations that all kind of result in that like thing that we all feel, whether it's simulator or real world or both or whatever combination. You just like have to do it. You know, you can't not think about it. You can't not pull up Flight Radar 24. You know, when you hear plane fly over, that sounds low or different or something, or you know, listen to live ATC when the weather gets crazy, or you know, just fly on a nice day, or whatever you however you express that feeling. We all do it.
And we'll advise when we're ready for our...
And I find that super interesting. It's very different than automotive industry and car culture. There's so many similarities, but really it is way more agnostic in terms of how you go about it. There. Okay. How's our... Okay, we gotta pull that back a little bit more. This is not managing that appropriately, and we're gonna go. Fuel pump is coming off. And... Huh. Why is my VOR, my OBS not working?
Santa departure for Quebec Papa would like an IFR clearance to St. Louis.
Huh, there it goes.
Via Morro Bay VOR.
That's weird.
I will get you the clearance after you complete a couple laps in the hold. I need to see you at least complete the entry and then one lap in the hold first.
Affirmative for Quebec Papa.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that HSI totally screwed me. Okay. How about that? So these are all save states, and I've never flown this one, so like all my usual stuff that's saved apparently is not working.
Cherokee 9137 Juliet, Yuma.
So that's cool.
Yuma departure, Cherokee 9137 Juliet, 12 miles north of Bard, request flight following to Blythe.
Yeah, going slant, just eyeballing it.
Cherokee 9137
We do not need any type of navigation for this flight, which is hilarious.
Cherokee 9137 Juliet.
Number 738 November, disregard.
Yeah, this is straight up visual, even though we have, you know, we've got all this crap to do. Don't really need the VOR for that. Single engine piston, a little more my pay grade. I'm with you. I'm with you, Brian. Yeah.
Maintain VFR, Cherokee 9137 Juliet.
But this is so fun too. Oh my god. I guess that's kind of, I mean, that kind of like proves the point too. You go from jet flying to, you know, this little piston guy, and you can have as much fun, sometimes more fun, you know, just, yeah. There's no correct way or one way to do it, but however you're able to make it happen, whether it's in a simulator or in real life, it's so fun. We've got a few new members of the Discord. We have David, Neil, and Tomex. Thank you guys for joining the community. Let's see. I don't think Nightbot has done it. If you're new watching here, the Discord, we're probably going to get 2 years in a row.
364, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles, northwest on VFR, I'll ticket 3,500, type unknown.
Looking out for that traffic, Cherokee A3364. Okay. But yeah, so that's the Discord link. 2 years in a row, best Discord on the internet. It's quite the honor. 2020's award was quite a surprise. 2022 or 2021, we're kind of expecting it, but it was well earned because it's such a great community. But anyway, if you're, in all seriousness, if you're interested in aviation at all, which hopefully you are watching this, it's a really fun community because it is a very unique mix of flight simulator, students, CFIs, professionals, jet pilots, air traffic controllers. It's got a cross section of pretty much everything, and really makes it a great place to learn, regardless of where your level is. So, you know, regardless what level of knowledge you have or experience you have, you can learn something with all the people that we have in there, which is really unbelievable. And a great part about aviation just in general is that you're constantly learning things, but it's cool to see so many people use it and constantly learn, and it's awesome. Yeah, Brian, check it out. I really think you would enjoy it. And I say that as genuinely and humbly as I possibly can. It really, obviously it's, you know, it's my Discord server, so, you know, you're going to get notifications when I go live, and you're going to get, you know, when I post a YouTube video, you'll get the link to that. But it really is beyond just a streamer asking for a Discord follow. It has been hugely helpful for a lot of people that are at various experience levels, and Nightbot is just going crazy right now.
361 Bravo Charlie, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000. 5,000, 1 Bravo Charlie.
So
364, the corridor looks clear for you for the moment. Your radar service is terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approval, see ya. All
right, thanks for the help. We'll talk to you on the other side. Cherokee A3364, see you. One, 201. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4,500 northbound, Beam Torrance. Special flight rules. We're looking good. Ah, we're looking good. Looking so good. So this is an actual corridor. Let me rephrase that. It's not a corridor. This is an actual transition. So it's a published transition that has a number of different things you have to comply with, one of which is your beacon code. You need to be squawking 1201. Where is that? Here it is. So you can see right here, 1201. So it's a discrete code for this transition to let the controllers know that you're actually going to be entering the LAX Bravo. So this is the Bravo surface ring. It's not really a ring in this case, but it's a surface for the LAX Bravo. Usually this is a very unique case where you can fly through, into a Bravo airspace without hearing the words cleared through the Bravo. So in order to do that, one of the things that we have to do is squawk 1201 rather than 1200. So we're on our own, we're VFR, but we're giving them that last digit, essentially, is letting them know that we are looking at this and we're doing things allegedly correctly. Special Flight Rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound, approaching Hawthorne 405 intersection, Special Flight Rules. And then we've got our call outs and altitude as well. Let's see.
Caution, TFR ahead.
TFR ahead. Don't care, but thank you. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Good question, though. That's awesome. Special Flight Rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound, approaching Imperial Highway. Special Flight Rules. So we just follow all of the little reporting points and stay at the right altitude, and everyone will leave us alone. And it is no freaking problem. Now here is LAX. There you go. Now we are in the Bravo without talking to anybody legally, and it is no thing. It's a pretty crazy view. This is a really pretty crazy thing to be able to do. Looks unbelievable, and it's been really clear out lately when it's been not raining out. and the views have just been absolutely fantastic. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound over North LAX complex. Special flight rules. Okay. And then I'm going to be... Alright, we're going to ignore that TFR, and we're going to go to 34.2, I guess? 34.2. Oops. 34.2, okay.
Hello.
Hi. Special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound over Bologna Creek. Special flight rules. So I'll try to get approaching calls in rather than over. So right now we're over Bologna Creek right there. So I try to give us like a little bit of time before we reach the actual location because we're moving so fast. So for here, like this is a pretty good call to say special flight rules traffic, Cherokee 83364, 4500 northbound approaching Santa Monica VOR departing to the northwest. Last call, special flight rules. So now I'm going to turn on course to Pacific Palisades, and that is all the reporting points that I need. You know how to fly a 747? I do not, Rambo. Nope. No 747 time. Sorry. That is one of the greatest planes ever built, though. So 34.2. We're going to go 34.2 here. But thank you for following, man. Welcome to the stream.
And we saw them, so it is acceptable. I'm gonna have to disconnect my game phone.
Alrighty.
Okay. SoCal approach, Cherokee 83364, 4500 is over Pacific Palisades. Flight following to San Luis Obispo.
Cherokee 83364, SoCal, squawk 7372, ident.
7372, Cherokee 364. 372, flash them. Let's see. Do they clear you from...
Cherokee 83364, radar contact position as reported. The Van Nuys altimeter 1080.
All right, thanks, Cherokee 83364. We're going to plan on climbing to 6,500 once we're clear of the Bravo as well.
Okay, I'll show that as your final, thanks.
Do they clear you from 1201, or do they...
Caution.
When do you change to 1200? That's a great question, Brian. So when...
November 266, Juliet,
Rambo, I'm on PC. So that's a good question, Brian. So this is kind of... Nope, sorry. Kind of how it goes. So here is the transition. Right. This is the radial that you kind of have to be on. In reality, if you read it, the lateral limits up here are between the coast and the 405, or sorry, 405, which is here, like that. And then you have the Manchester Boulevard here and Imperial Highway here. So this is really the critical part in here, this cleared in part. So that's the critical area. You can really just be on 1201 and reporting in this area. That's really where it counts. Everywhere else, you're VFR, so it kind of doesn't matter. It does, but legally speaking, it doesn't. So if we go to the actual map, if we go to the TAC chart here, we have a bunch of TFRs here that are getting in our way. But in terms of the actual transition, how it's functionally used, if you're taking off from John Wayne and going north out of, like going to Camarillo or whatever, you get left by SoCal, like by Long Beach Harbor. So I have reporting points at Torrance, 405 Hawthorne Interchange, Imperial Highway, North Complex, Bologna Creek, and Santa Monica. Those are the published ones that you should use. Those are all the reporting points. So as soon as I get terminated from flight following down here, down by Long Beach Harbor, I'm squawking 1201. And I'm taking that all the way up until my last reporting point, which is Santa Monica. Then I'm going to switch it to 1200. And you don't even have to switch it back to 1200. You just have to call them up. Like they don't, whatever. Like 1201. Like only the people on that transition are squawking that. So it doesn't really matter if you flip it back or not. But really, the critical part is only when you are within the Bravo. So anything outside of that really doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm actually gonna get that on there. So hopefully that makes sense. Rambo, nice man. That is awesome. Aviation is great. It's really great. So hopefully you stick with it and continue to learn a lot. This can be such a cool platform to learn on. So, yep. Join the Discord as well. We have instructors, real world ATC, all kinds of help that you could need. Yeah, it is. It's amazing how much it's changed, despite how typically slow it moves. All right, so we're gonna go up to 6,500. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Why I think we all start there. Most of us in this community, this kind of crossover real world sim community, started with the sim. That's what I did. This is an Arrow. Yeah. So the plane that I fly is an Archer. So I just call it a Cherokee. I mean, they're all kind of Cherokees anyway. There's actually some pretty interesting ATC things about how you identify yourself when you're in a aircraft like this. Yeah, I do actually fly in real life, Rambo. Yeah, you can see some of such adventures by clicking that link right there. Yeah. Brian, have a great Happy New Year as well. Thank you so much.
Bonanza 361 Bravo Charlie, contact point Magoo approach 124.7.
124.7, 361 Bravo Charlie.
Okay. I do not do it for a living. No, I just do it for fun.
Bravo Charlie 5,000.
Bonanza 361 Bravo Charlie, point Magoo approach, Oxnard altimeter 29081.
Just for fun, but this is my neck of the woods, right here.
Go ahead.
Mainly SoCal. Yeah, SoCal is where I am based out of, so I've pretty much
144 Juliet Lima, squawk 7, correction squawk.
pretty much been everywhere you can see in this shot right here. Julia and I, my wife and I, did a road trip this week, and we came through 101 here. I'm gonna try to spot where we stopped.
Julia Lima, radar contact 6 miles northwest of Lake Hughes VOR, the Palmdale altimeter 29084, maintain VFR.
Get trimmed up, dude.
Number 12 Bravo Charlie, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6, 2 Bravo Charlie.
Cherokee 3364, contact point Magoo approach 124.7.
24/7 Cherokee 364.
12 Bravo Charlie 5000, direct Oceanside.
Skok 12 Bravo Charlie, SoCal approach. The San Diego Lindbergh altimeter 1081, information Charlie is current.
2981, and we'll get Charlie, 2 Bravo Charlie.
Point Magoo, Cherokee 83364, 5500, climbing 6500.
Cherokee 83364, Point Magoo approach. Hello, the Oxnard altimeter 2981.
All right, one, Cherokee 364. So what you had pulled up on ForeFlight is called a chart supplement of the airport you were just flying over. It's, Steve, great question. That's the TAC supplement, the Terminal Area Chart Supplement. And that is actually in the borders of the TAC chart itself. There's just a supplement for that you can download that is a standalone thing that you can pull up on ForeFlight. But if you look at the TAC chart, that is in the border of that chart as well.
Bakersfield Tower,
Yeah.
773 November X-ray.
Yeah, the F-18 is not... yeah, that's a mess, not worth... not worth playing with.
November X-ray.
Yeah, it is fun. It just super duper broken. Super duper broken. Whoops. One of the best airports around, Camarillo. Right there.
Starlink Tower, November 26 Juliet Extra at Lima, runway 20 right, ready for IFR to Vegas.
Number 266 Juliet X-ray, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff, wind 0504.
Thanks for the winds, clear.
Yeah, Steve, no, it's all good. So it's you're basically correct, but yeah, it's not for the airport itself, it's for the airspace. So an airport won't have anything like that as in a supplement. But yeah, so it's just like the TAC chart is one of my favorite things.
Climb maintain 3000. Departure frequency 135.4 and squawk 4736.
Well, so McFly, I appreciate that. Thank you. Right as the sim crashes. Not good. Okay, let's see if I can get that back. That's super fun. Well, I apologize, Mrs. McFly and McFly Jr. I apologize for just having it not work immediately as he said hi. I've tried streaming some flight sim training modules lately, and every time I'm a big plane about to land, the entire program crashes. It's a total bummer. Yeah, I know. It looks very heavenly. I know. I've had that set up like that for that specific reason. So when it crashes, it's like, oh, nice. Everything is nice.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Pattern is full. So no problem. We will load up. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm trying. I'm going to load up somewhere VFR and cold call you. We might even take a chunk out of the flight. flew special flight rules in VR the other day. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's super cool. All right, I won't cold call you then. I will just blurt it out. Tokyo to Vegas, just landing in Vegas, the system crashed. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's super fun. Thanks, Microsoft. Make something so good and just tease us with how ridiculous it is sometimes. All right, let's see if I can find a spot where I'm not going to crash into something important. It'd be really great. Yeah, I know, but it just every time I think about, like there are circumstances when I'm, in the middle of a flight or whatever. And I think about how difficult it is to do what they're doing, and it really blows my mind. I just alone, the ortho streaming, that alone, I think is worth the price of the constant crashes. That's might sound crazy, but the feeling that I had with X-Plane with the ortho scenery, like it was such a pain in the ass to get it the way you wanted. I was really, really happy with how I had X-Plane set up. I had pretty much the entire West, I had the Western expansion pretty well covered for most flights that I would do on PilotEdge. But I felt really stuck. So I would hardly never fly on X-Plane or VATSIM, someplace else. I didn't do much exploring in the simulator because orthos looked so good and they were impossible to keep up with. If you wanted to do a spontaneous flight, it would take an hour for you to download that tile or whatever. Let's see, I see them making their lessons learned and selling a new product someday. They need to justify continuously working on the sim. Yeah. So it's what they've done. And I think it really is what they've done is so beyond what I think was really needed or expected of the community that they definitely bit off more than they can chew in a lot of ways. But it's still amazing what they've been able to accomplish. Not to really dismiss anything that they, not to dismiss any of the stuff that they have screwed up, which is a fair amount, to be totally honest. But, it's not as, I got to find like a good spot to put this here. Departure 2,500 feet. Great. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this is not in airspace. But it's so over the top amazing, that I excuse so much of the sim at times. It would be great if it ran nicely and didn't crash and had functional GPS and a handful of other things, but for what we got, I really, really think that they did an incredible job, and they're trying to keep it updated, and I don't know. What are you gonna do? It's like, yeah, live weather sucks. It's just like there's things that are a mess for sure, but at the same time, okay, make sure that is everything. All right. Are we in the Charlie? No, we're not. Okay. can figure this out. I can figure this out. What's up, Noir? I can figure it out. Oh, crap. I put the wrong model type. Okay, so let's try... Oh, you know, we'll just try a 24.
Banza 361 Bravo Charlie, SoCal approach, Van Nuys altimeter 1080. I have your request.
Okay.
Banza 361 Bravo Charlie.
Nice, man.
Cleared,
Sweet.
Tijuana,
Saturday is the day.
Tijuana
I like it.
At or above 4,000, cleared VR Alpha approach.
Protector X1 across 1 at or above 4,000, clear VOR Alpha. 361 Bravo Charlie.
And 1 Bravo Charlie, which runway did you want to circle to?
We'll do 3-4 left for 361 Bravo Charlie.
Alright, thanks, I'll pass it along. Number 266 Juliet X-ray, connect Los Angeles Center, 133.2.
133.2, November 26 Juliet X-ray.
Appointment go approach. Cherokee 83364, 4,500, climbing 6,500, flight following San Luis Obispo.
Cherokee 83364, SoCal approach, squawk 3574, ident.
3574, Cherokee 364.
I'm sorry, this is indeed appointment go approach. Cherokee 833, disregard. Cherokee 83364. Radar contact 22 miles east of the Santa Barbara Airport. And contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
2055, Cherokee 83364.
Number 361 Bravo Charlie, connect Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
109.3, 361 Bravo Charlie.
Okay. Does the altimeter have to be adjusted in the game just like real world? Yep. Yep. Now, this can be taken as seriously and realistically as possible. So yeah, it all has to be updated. Now I'm running stock or clear weather, so it's information Zulu on PilotEdge, which means that you're running custom weather, just clear. Like it's cloudy and rainy and crappy out this weekend, this week. So I'm just running it clear skies, everything standard. So it's just kind of basic. So when he gives me an altimeter reading, I don't touch it. I just make sure that it's on 9 or 2, which is what it is right there. But yeah, you would update it. It's been pretty bad. Yeah, the winds have, or the weather has been pretty bad.
Tower, 361 Bravo Charlie, the VOR Alpha approach.
361 Bravo Charlie, Van Nuys Tower, circle west, enter left down, runway 34 left, and runway 34 left, clear to land.
Alright, circle left downwind, runway 34 left, 39, 361 Bravo Charlie.
And the instruction is to circle west of the field.
Circle west of the field, 361 Bravo Charlie.
Santa Barbara approach, Cherokee 83364, 5,900, climbing 6,500.
Cherokee 83364, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 2981.
Cherokee 364, thanks. So, okay, we're climbing up. Negative 34C, that seems like it's cold enough. Yikes. I don't want to say the typical LA SoCal thing where it's like, oh, we could use it, we need it. Nah. Yeah, we do, but gets old. Yeah, so I had to drive from maybe an hour north of San Luis Obispo back to Orange County in just torrential downpour the entire way. It was not cool. Almost there. Almost there. Saskatoon. All right, gotta get this thing reconfigured here. Okay.
Squawking 4376, I'll change that. Then we'll contact departure 2 Tango Mike.
I don't fly in Canada a whole lot in the sim, but have in the past a few times.
090 vectors 2 Bravo Charlie.
Very pretty. Yeah, when we drove up on Tuesday, you could see all of the Channel Islands, which you hardly ever get to. Like, the visibility is never that good to be able to see out to, I don't even know what these islands are even called, but these are the Channel Islands. It's unbelievable visibility on Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning hit, and it was torrential, and it really hasn't stopped since then. It's supposed to clear up tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, so when you drive, you have to go all the way out to the west and then cut up like west of Santa Maria. So this, obviously we're going much faster than we would be driving, but it's also a major shortcut across here. Where have I flown? Toronto, Vancouver, west coast of British Columbia. I want to say like Banff area, Lake. What's the really famous lake up there? Not Is it not Harriet? I feel like it's a woman's name.
SoCal approach, Cessna 12 Bravo Charlie.
But yeah, so not like a whole lot, but you know, decent amount. It's the really famous one.
2981, and we have Charlie 2 Bravo Charlie.
Thank you.
Luis, yeah, I think you're right. Tomex, yeah. Yeah, that's the, you know, with like the, you know, the glacial lake, and then you've got the backdrop with the mountains back there. Sounds right. All right, we'll turn a little bit more on course here. Just a little bit. So here's the VOR, San Marcos VOR. Right on that peak there. And then it's super, super pretty countryside from here. Yep. It's our ground speed, 134 over the ground. It's better than we get for realsies, but not great. Not great. Yeah, I like doing this road trip. Hop in the sim, fly the route in the sim, because there's things that you notice on the ground that you don't when you fly, and vice versa. And it's pretty cool to relive some of that and just kind of get an idea of where, where things are in relation to one another. And yeah. So Santa Ynez is an airport that's just on the other side of these mountains here, and that's on the very short list. It's really nasty there right now. Less than quarter mile, overcast, 200, low vis, fog. So not doing that right now. But there's some like really cool stuff around there that would be super fun to do. Lompoc, that is actually, is that a civilian airport? I think that might be. That would be kind of cool to stop there. But yeah, there's a couple of cool things around that area. Solvang. Okay, Solvang is really close to Santa Ynez. Cool. All right. Yeah, we probably have to do that. That'd be fun. Yeah, we don't get any of this on that drive. I guess you could kind of pop over. Is that? No, I don't think there is an actual road. That might be a little bit of a sketchy route. Maybe it is. And not a preferred route, though. So is anyone watching here for the first time? Whether you're not followed or the chat is follower only. There have been a lot of spamming like bots, so made the chat follower only, which has pretty much eliminated it completely, which is good. But yeah, Rambo, welcome, first time. That's awesome. Anybody else that's watching for the first time, thank you for hanging out tonight in the stream. I may, just to kind of reintroduce myself for those of you that are new, I'm a private pilot based out of John Wayne Airport in Orange County, California. And I really started flying from the simulator. So I've, and it's been 4 years since I kind of started. I really took my time getting my license, but I'm coming up on 2 years having it. So I've been consistent about flying in the simulator as well as in the real world and bringing the two experiences together. It's what I really enjoy, and as a result, it's really brought people together that also have an interest in both the sim and real world, which is really, really great. So if that interests you, if you like the simulator or want to learn more about how it compares to the real world, flying is way more accessible than you could ever think. It does not take much to get yourself in the air. There's a handful of exceptions to that, but generally speaking, generally speaking, you just call up your airport and schedule Discovery flight. 2415 Cherokee 83364. 2415. We've had some people that joined the stream from the simulator, heard me say that, go get a Discovery flight, and are now pilots. Like that, to me, that's the coolest freaking thing ever. So it's very, very possible, and if you have a love for it, you should definitely go for it. Santa Barbara approach, Cherokee 83364, 6500.
Scott 12 Bravo Charlie, turn right heading 180, vectors localized runway 27, final approach course.
Blocked.
Right 180, vectors 2, Bravo Charlie.
Cherokee 3364, Santa Barbara approach, the Santa Maria altimeter 2984.
364, thanks. Matt, I am running information Zulu, so I know
502
it's
Tango
probably
Mike,
more of a...
Riverside altimeter 1082, and information Charlie is current.
You're so used to it, but I don't need the altimeter. If you don't want. Okay, Santa Maria, Lompoc. All right, good, good.
Actually, Skyhawk 2 Tango Mike, can I get the ILS for
Okay,
019er? It wasn't
got it.
listed on the ATIS. Can I get that?
Number 502 Tango Mike, sure. Do you want vectors on the localizer? Do you want it from XSAM with a procedure turn?
134.
Go ahead and give me vectors to the localizer for 2 Tango Mike.
502 Tango Mike, roger. Turn left heading 030, descend and maintain 3000.
030 down to 3000, 2 Tango Mike.
Okay, let's see here.
Number 12 Bravo Charlie, descend and maintain 3800.
3800, 2 Bravo Charlie.
Camera clearance, citation 280 Bravo, Rizzy, copy IFR to Delano.
Station 280 Bravo on request standby.
Okay. So this should be their last frequency until
502 Tango Mike,
there, so
060.
24-0.
060, 2 Tango Mike.
Number 12 Bravo Charlie, turn right heading 240.
Right 240, 2 Bravo Charlie.
Or 502 Tango Mike, 6 miles from XPAM, maintain 3000 until established in the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9er approach.
Maintain 3000.
Do you think my 1060 would be enough? Yes. So I have, or had a, I mean I still have it, but I had a 1060 6 gig that I ran as a placeholder until I got my new graphics card when I updated the system. So yeah, it's not gonna like max it out, but what's really helpful on this simulator seems to be RAM and a up-to-date CPU. So a 1060, like you're just gonna not have, you know, graphically it won't be as good, as crisp. It will be fine at 1080p. I was blown away at how good it looked. You know, at medium settings roughly. Gotta have a good CPU though. Otherwise it's gonna be it's gonna struggle. So if you updated like everything else, you should be fine. And just wait until GPU prices come back down to earth. So yeah, like Sass Wayne says, 1060 will work fine. So you know, CPUs are way easier. Yeah, cars are just impossible. They're impossible. Yeah, the Xbox performance seems to be pretty good. I mean, it's gonna be limited in some regards, but I wonder what the equivalent setting is on Xbox. I'm assuming it's probably low, medium low-ish, but it just, I mean, it's a good looking sim. Like the colors and everything look really good. So even if it's, you know, at 1080 or even upscaled to 4K on a console, like, I mean, it looks pretty good. But yeah, new CPU will be great.
If you want to taxi, kind of ground. Sorry.
Okay. $5,800X. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've got a 3900X, and it crushes it pretty good.
50 Tango Mike, Riverside Tower, wind calm, runway 9er, clear to land.
Go land, runway 9er, 2 take a mic.
Skywalk 12 Bravo Charlie, contact Lindbergh Tower, 118.3.
118.3, 2 Bravo Charlie.
So I think that's the 5 valley through there. Maybe not, that's Lompoc. Oh, here's the 5.
Camarillo ground, citation 280 Bravo, ready to taxi with Victor, south parking.
Okay, yep, I know where that's
Bravo,
at.
Camarillo ground, runway 26, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
26 via Foxtrot Alpha, citation 280 Bravo.
Yeah, got it.
Fullerton ground, Cessna 67657 at General Aviation tie down, taxi with Victor.
67657, Fullerton ground, say direction of departure.
Westbound, straight out.
Or 67657, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha, Cessna 67657.
Matt's gonna have to keep an eye on that guy. That could.
Lindbergh Tower, Cessna 12 Bravo.
That's gonna end.
Skywalk 12 Bravo Charlie, Lindbergh Tower, wind calm, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear land 272 Bravo Charlie, thanks.
Yeah. So I have the Ryzen 7. Should probably upgrade to a 9. Well, what gen is your Ryzen? What is it? The first gen? Whatever it was, 20. Was it 2700X? I don't know the naming conventions at all, but you don't have to upgrade to a 9 at all. No. I mean, Ryzen, you should be pretty good because the Ryzen chips are not that old. 1800X. So is that the first gen Ryzen? Your brother gave it to you. It's pretty nice. Yeah, you know what? It's like, I think you could try it. That's the great part about this is you can, like, that should be okay. Clock speed's a little bit low, but 1060 8-core Ryzen, I think you could probably get some good use out of that.
Citation 266 Juliet X-ray, contact Las Vegas approach 125.02.
Yeah, I think you should be just fine.
November 266 Juliet X-ray, contact Las Vegas approach 125.02.
Let's check how we keep an eye here.
Affirmative.
A firm. All right. Sweet. Santa Maria is Dove. Where is Santa Maria?
Camarillo Tower, citation 20 Bravo, holding short 26, ready for IFR departure.
Station 280 Bravo, Camarillo Tower, wind 0404, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's Santa Maria.
Clear for takeoff, citation 280 Bravo.
So cool. Central Coast, beautiful, underrated. Okay, we're getting close. We can get the 30 miles straight in for St. Louis. Santa Barbara approach, Cherokee 83364. We have information Zulu at San Luis.
Thank you.
Zulu means that it is really nice.
Bravo 2. Review departure, citation 280 Bravo 3,300 for 4,000, heading 275.
Or 280 Bravo, climb good departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000, citation 280 Bravo.
On PilotEdge, not in real life. Information Zulu exists in real life, and it's normal weather. But yeah, on PilotEdge, if you want to use custom weather, you just give them information Zulu. I'm pretty sure that sim's like that too. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. Not that it matters or not.
Scott, 1-2 Bravo Charlie, tax park will be at Bravo and monitor ground.
All right, so we're going to do a little touch and go, and then we're going to head out and try to spot the little resort Julia and I stayed at. So we'll do touch and go at San Luis, cancel that, and we're going to go underneath the MOA.
Number 67657 Fullerton Tower, shut departure approved, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, send the 67657.
And this is strictly for my amusement. I don't know if anyone's going to give a crap about this, but I kind of want to see it, what it looks like from the air. So thank you for joining me on this exciting ride. So Pismo Beach is out here. Those dunes right there are gorgeous. Oceano Airport, just kind of on the north end of the dunes there. Still one of the coolest, prettiest airports that I've been to. Flew in and out of. Really, really cool. Julia, what are you laughing at?
Heading 010 vectors Gorman.
Damn, dude.
Stop star 806 Echo Romeo, San Luis ground runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
Airport in sight.
Alpha 806 Echo Romeo.
Airport in sight. Santa Barbara approach, Cherokee 83364, starting our descent now.
Departure with information Zulu at the south hangars.
Number 266, Juliet X-ray 125.02, 25.02.
No, it's not
really
daylight. No, it's dark.
Between when you try the frequency and when you come back here to try it again.
What?
Number 280 Bravo, clear direct Gorman.
Okay, we're gonna just push.
Somebody else called?
It's Cherokee 83364, starting descent into San Luis.
Roger.
Bakersfield ground system 738 November X-ray at the south hangars. Request south departure direct to Santa Barbara with information Zulu. VFR.
There we go. That's better. 140.
Number 738 November X-ray.
150 over the ground. Come on.
Left, taxi,
Let's get those bonanza speeds.
Taxi via Gulf and Gulf 1230 left 738 November X-ray.
You do better than that. 1,000 feet per minute. 150 knots over the ground. This is how fast we should have been going from the beginning. Damn you, Arrow. God, this This region is so pretty. Okay, so Morro Bay. We're just gonna go straight out. And then haul ass up the coast.
Runway 26 Romeo, San Luis Tower, left downwind departure approved, runway 29 clear for takeoff.
Left downwind departure approved, runway 29 clear for takeoff, 806 Echo Romeo.
Saddle up. Nightbot is an automatic thing.
Destination ATIS is 12.
It's just a little bot that runs on a timer. So 150 is all we're gonna get going downhill. Got this damn thing pegged, and that's all it's gonna do. Okay, we're looking great. Yeah, that's as much as I'm gonna get. Unless you're like really just shove the nose down. We're gonna have traffic coming up here, so we might see some blinking light here in a minute.
Citation 280 Bravo, Connect Los Angeles Center,
All right.
135.27.
That's it. Looking good. Okay, 806 Echo Romeo's coming our way.
Station 280 Bravo, Los Angeles Center, the Camarillo altimeter 1081.
Yeah, we should get that traffic at our 11:10 o'clock.
Bakersfield Tower, Skyhawk 73 November X-ray.
What's up, Nuke?
Short runway 30, ready for departure.
Skyhawk 73 November X-ray, Bakersfield Tower.
Good, man.
Left down departure
Going
approved, runway 30 left.
Going really, really well. Thank you.
Left downwind departure approved.
Happy
runway 30,
New Year's
clear for
Eve
takeoff,
Eve.
78 November X-ray.
Jorge, hello? Yeah, we're still moving.
Check 83364, radar services terminated, squawk and maintain VFR, connect San Luis Tower 124.0.
San Luis Tower, thanks for the help. Cherokee 83364. Cheers.
Good night, Bill.
Good night.
See you in a second, Bill.
See you in a second. San Luis Tower, good evening. Cherokee 83364, 10 miles to the southeast. Inbound, touch and go, departing to the west on the go. Negative flight following.
Check 83364, San Luis Tower, make straight in runway 29 and report 3 mile final.
Straight in, call you 3 miles out. Cherokee 364. Okay, so cool. Let's get off all the super hacky autopilot stuff. And all I need is the airspeed indicator, and let's do it. Touch and go, and then we are going to be on resort mission. I got margaritas and prime rib on deck for tomorrow with some shrimp for hors d'oeuvres. Oh, dude, that sounds freaking awesome. Wow. Yeah, well done. Well done. So in the gear down and welded Cherokee that I fly, I was on a 2-mile final, maybe less. 2-mile final, 1 or 2 mile final, doing 130. So let's see how fast I can do this at. So we'll just call it 2-mile final at 130 in an Archer.
Bravo, I'll pass it along. Connect Bakersfield approach 118.8.
152 over the 172 is a good aircraft to train in since it's cheaper. It's whatever's available and you can afford, and yeah, they're very, very, very similar.
November 738, November X-ray, Bakersfield Tower.
738 November X-ray. Go ahead.
Can I get you to squawk VFR, please?
Squawk VFR, 738 November X-ray.
Number 280, Bravo, Bakersfield approach. Bakersfield,
There's a little bit more to it than that, but yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not as much. San Luis Obispo, nuke. They do fly a little bit differently, but not really enough for training purposes to matter. They just can't carry enough. Yeah. No, it's not that. Not that little. So.
Skyhawk 502 Tango Mike, IFR to Camarillo.
Skyhawk 502 Tango Mike, Santa Monica ground, clear to the Camarillo Airport on departure, fly runway heading until Los Angeles through
2-mile final runway 29.
Then turn right heading 250 with no delay. Expect radar vector Santa Monica and then it's filed. Climb maintain 3000, expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3452. Stand by for your readback. Number 83364, runway 29er, clear for the option, on the go, straight out departure approved.
Cleared option 29er, straight out approved, on the go, Cherokee 83364. Have a great night. Cheers.
See you, Bill.
Okay, so there's 160.
2 Tango Mike, go ahead.
Skyhawk 502 Tango Mike, clear the Camarillo Airport, 5 runway heading on departure. Then at the Los Angeles 315 radial, turn right 250 with no delay, then radar vectors to Santa Monica. Climb maintain 3000, expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2.
Yeah, 152 is going to be cheaper per hour for sure. But yeah, there's not much between them. Yeah, it's okay. There's like a community update to the 152 that's pretty nice. They're fun planes to fly for sure. I probably am in the minority thinking that a 172 is fun to fly as well, but yeah, 152, if you can find an Aerobat, even better. Those are super fun. 3 green, super floaty. Get the thing down. Come on, get it down. Really sensitive on the rudders. Gears coming up, props coming back. I mean, the thing, if you can choose, if the money isn't a problem in turn, like if you can afford the hourly rate of a 172, you have a lot more weight and balance leeway. that you just don't have in a 152. It's 152 is incredibly limited for weight. So if you're a bigger chap, you know, like you're gonna have to be really mindful of how much fuel's in the thing if you're bringing anybody. 172, you know, you can fill it, you know, and bring somebody, and it's almost never a problem unless you're a really big chap. But yeah, it's in terms of how they fly and how they are as a training platform or tool, they're pretty similar. You know, there are 152s with equipment that 172s don't have, so it just depends on the specific plane.
738 November X-ray, request flight following, please.
To where and at what altitude?
To Santa Barbara, altitude 8500, 738 November X-ray.
Squawk 738 November X-ray, squawk 2276 and ident.
Squawk 2276 and ident, 738 November X-ray.
Oh man, this area is so pretty.
Santa Monica ground, Skyhawk 502 Tango Mike. After the Santa Monica VOR, did you want me to fly as filed? Because I didn't catch anything after that.
Affirmative. After Santa Monica, it's radar vector Santa Monica, and then it's filed. So Santa Monica direct Van Nuys, then direct. You can probably expect vectors Van Nuys from the departure controller, though.
Okay, I'll expect that. Thanks. You Tango Mike.
738 November X-ray radar contact, 8 miles southwest of the Bakersfield Airport. Bakersfield
This is
altimeter
cool.
10 or 87, maintain.
This Morro Bay Rock is pretty neat.
Maintain VFR, thank you. 738 November X-ray.
Santa Maria Tower, Diamond 806 Echo Romeo. My game froze again. I'm going to call it a night.
Roger.
Yep. The view from PCH as it kind of curves to the west, just north of Morro Bay, looks. It's a super cool town. That looks freaking awesome. Yeah, no, that's actually the rock. Yeah, it's very cool. Let's see if the smokestacks are there. We're just gonna cut right across the bay here. Yeah, Super Chicken. I know it's awesome. It's really cool, and it gives you that confidence that if you're flying someplace you haven't been before, that it's a very accurate representation, which is cool and kind of lends itself more to exploring than other options, you know.
God.
Yeah, Morro Bay is a pretty big town. I didn't even realize that there was this many residential areas south of the rock. That's crazy.
Fort Julian, what else are you going to cruise down to Fullerton now?
Whoa.
Okay, Fort Julian, Squawk 1610 ident.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that too in X-Plane, but it's just more enjoyable to do this. I mean, X-Plane had basically everything that you can grab from a chart. You know, you can pretty much get by. I mean, I did for a long time, but this is different. This is a more, you feel like you're there, way more than I ever felt with X-Plane. Albeit, like, I had a really good SoCal X-Plane setup that looked really good. Oh yeah, that's not even like, so that south of the Rock is way bigger. Like, that area is significantly more populated than this part. That's crazy. It's cool little town. Surprisingly, not a whole lot of maritime presence there.
Long Beach Tower, Cessna 67657 at the 110 405 preways. Request inbound for full stop with November.
Number 67657, Long Beach Tower. Which, where are you parking today?
General Aviation tie down.
Okay, which runway would you prefer then for closer taxi?
About runway 26 right.
Number 67657, enter right down, runway 26 right, report midfield.
Hi.
Right downwind.
Robbing the Wolves, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following.
Midfield, 267657.
Happy New Year's Eve. All right, so right around. Right around this this little corner here, we should be getting close. Take us to Cambria. Awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate the follow and I appreciate saying hi, man. That's super cool. Welcome. Just gonna turn our transponder off. Just, you know, so in case we bust any military airspace. All right, Super Chicken. Have a great night. Happy New Year. So the reason that I'm flying up here, for those of you just joining, my wife and I just had a little post-Christmas vacation getaway thing. We had some plans that fall through, so we just hopped in the car and headed up the Central Coast, which is one of our favorite spots. And we stayed at this cool resort that was right on the ocean, and I wanted to go check it out in the sim, and it is not disappointing. Very, very pretty. This is really cool. These are all vineyards through here. Not, I should say all vineyards, but there's a lot of wineries and vineyards through here. PCH just cuts all the way through.
Number 144 Julia Lima, connect SoCal approach 134.2.
How do you get online ATC? So it is through a plugin called PilotEdge. So it's a subscription-based service that adds the ATC on there. The ATC, the text-based or voice-based ATC that is included in Microsoft is super hot garbage. So if you're interested in learning ATC communication at all, it is best to never use that ever. We're up in the Central Coast. So we are just south of Cambria right now, just north of Morro Bay in San Luis Obispo.
SoCal approach experimental 144 Juliet Lima 9,500 level.
Number 144.
I do use VATSIM sometimes, yep. Yeah, not all the time. It's kind of hit or miss. PilotEdge is guaranteed coverage, and it's perfect. It's beautiful. So I greatly prefer PilotEdge.
Tango Kilo, near the tower. Request VFR flight following to Palm Springs.
So this is Cambria here, and then we should be able to see the resort and maybe even the Hearst Castle here. I passed the first exam on it, but I don't know where to continue from there. Well, PilotEdge, if you're 18 or over, PilotEdge is really the best way to learn it. Their training, CAT ratings, communication, airspace training is really good. Yeah, Cambria is the name of the town.
135.5, 78 November X-ray, thanks.
Okay, so there that is. Yeah, I wonder if Hearst Castle will be here.
IFR to El Monte.
San Samantha.
Station 280 Bravo. Bakersfield approach, clear to the Almonte Airport is filed. Climb maintain.
Yeah, so this is the town of Cambria.
5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 118.8, squawk 6215, hold for release.
God, look how cool that looks.
Airport has filed 13,000, expect 17,000.
That's awesome.
Departure Bakersfield, departure 118.8, squawk 6215, and we'll advise we're ready to go citation to its Bravo hold.
That is super cool.
Station 280 Bravo, read back correct. Can be calling your 1 ready for departure. Break, Skygate, November X-ray, Los Angeles Center, the Bakersfield altimeter 10 or 87. Sky 2 Tango Mike, connect SoCal departure.
Contact departure 2 Tango Mike.
So
Long Beach Tower said the 67657.
should be an airport
26 right.
to the right here. Oh yeah, okay, so there's one
Number 67657, runway 26
little
right,
airstrip there.
Clear ran 26 right. Says the 67657.
And then the other one should be up to up there a little bit more. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see that one too. All right, cool. Kind of see it.
Kilo Torrance ground, runway 2 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
Alpha Juliet 29er right, 15 minutes for real.
This is awesome. That's really funny. Yeah, there's where we had lunch right on that little stretch of beach there. It's not photogammery, but it's pretty recognizable regardless. So there's one little private strip.
And Bakersfield approach citation to its Bravo.
And then here's the little area that we stayed at.
For departure, clearance latest on off in 5 minutes. Change to advisory frequency of approved.
That's pretty cool.
Not occupied 280 Bravo.
Only to me. I don't think anybody else thinks this is cool, but I think it's pretty rad. Yeah, so this is a little area. I mean, it's just like a tiny little stop, but yeah, there's a resort right in the end there, and that building right on the end is where the building is that we stayed. What's up, Scrappy the Pilot? Welcome. That's really cool. That's pretty funny. Everything's in the right spot. It's not necessarily super high res, but that's where it all should be. Now the Hearst Castle is up the mountain here, if you've ever heard of the Hearst Castle. So there's their airstrip right there, which is where we will land. And visitor center for it. Let's get back in the cockpit view here. Yeah. Not seeing anything that resembles a castle. Yeah, I don't think it's showing up. Oh, mate, I take that back. There's something up there. It's definitely not a castle. Let's see if you can spot anything. Yeah, there's our little airport. That'll be a little bit spicy. Man, that's a weird spot to have that. That's looks like a pretty direct crosswind potentially. Yeah, so that's where the Hearst Castle is. It's not what it looks like.
Thank you. Take a mic, turn right heading.
But that's where it is.
360 vectors of Van Nuys, take a mic.
It was so green. It's been raining for so long. It did not have this typical brown coloring. That's cool. Yeah, so it has some stuff there. But yeah, if anyone was ever curious where the Hearst Castle was, there it is. Just looks nothing like that. Interesting. It's cool though.
Holding short 29 right.
67657. Okay, don't reverse on the runway and don't come to a stop on the runway. Just keep that 180 going to back taxi 26 right down to Q.
Yikes. Alright, we're back to 150 knots. Alright, there's the airport. Okay. So power's coming back. Props full forward. Trim, trim, trim. As soon as we hit 229, gears coming out. Trimming, trimming, trimming. Lights are on. This is our private runway, so we're clear. That looks really cool. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Wow. Dude, what a pretty little runway. Okay, and still just power idle coming down the hill here. Oh wow, that's so cool looking.
Sync rate, sync rate.
Goofy little runway, but what a cool spot. It's pretty good length. Center line be damned, but there you go. Can almost probably see the castle from down here. That's cool. What a sneaky cool little spot. And just let it roll. Pretty much power idle from the top of the hill. And let her roll. And stop. That's cool. Happy New Year, guys. That was a lot of fun.